Hey, what's going on, guys? Wired Gaming back again with some more Survive the Nights. And today what we're going to be doing is going over DEVBLOG 38, reflections and website changes and a whole host of other little bits. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We cover Survive the Nights every week, Mondays and Fridays at 7 PM. And occasionally when we get these nice little letters from the devs, we cover them too. So if that's good, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. Let's jump in. Hello everyone, we've spent the week working on quite a few features for 1.8 and beyond. Some of you might be new here, if so please consider joining the Discord, that one, yeah, the Discord if you want to chat directly to the team. Now if you haven't, I would highly recommend jumping on the Discord. There are loads of awesome people on there and you'll be able to get yourself a nice old chunk of tips and help from everybody that's on there. They're all great group of guys, so check it out. Some reflections and their challenges. A proper reflection system is something we've struggled with in the past. We've had what can be described as a makeshift system in place for some time. Reflections have always been difficult to pull off properly due to our day and night cycle system and its effect on the interior ambient lighting. Our new reflection system is now properly simulated in real time based on different times of the day and the reflection probes created. Reflections will also be dimmed in the interiors as not to stand out too much. The results look rather fantastic. They'll be part of our new ultra graphics setting. Below are a few examples of our old system and our new reflection system on high and ultra. The system uses a real-time reflection probe and dummy assets to create a realistic looking reflection probe, perfectly suitable for most situations. This system also goes hand in hand with our new water shaders, a massive improvement over the last. You'll see a sneak peek here in some screenshots. We'll showcase the new water system in next week's devblog. So this is obviously the reflection probe. I haven't got a clue what that is. That's really confusing to me. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Not gonna lie. A lot of our island will require custom probes to allow for more accurate reflections. The one below showcases one of our large lakes and Mount Barron's reflection. Now that to me looks gorgeous. That looks so much better than the original lake. That's amazing. That is really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Now we got some houses down here as well. The new ultra settings will allow for very accurate reflections, not just in lakes and large bodies of water, but smaller ones like puddles, wet roadways after storms. The system is optimized rather well. It will include probe manager that ensures only one real-time probe will ever be baked in at the same time. It will also disable a probe to stop the baking process should the player move too far from the source. The biggest difference between the new and high ultra reflections is an addition of an image effect on ultra, resulting in an even more realistic reflection. Jesus, it all sounds very complicated, right? So this is the old reflection system here, which doesn't really look like all too much. And then down over here, that looks awesome. I like that a lot. Just how the light is bouncing off that gravel there. That is very, very cool. God, that's on high settings, and then as we go down to ultra, that looks even better. Look, you can see the bits of the house there, and the post coming down there. That's awesome. I like that a lot. That looks very, very cool. Wow, that's amazing. This 1.8 graphical update, guys, is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to this. There's going to be so many things alongside it as well. It's going to be pretty damn cool. I like that, though. That looks very pretty. So, moving away from the reflections, they've made a whole host of changes to the hosting, and there's a lot of improvements there. A few people have had a few issues, I think, but to me, this is all over my head. As I mentioned in my last devblog cover, that I don't quite understand how all the hosting and ports and all that kind of stuff works. I just turn the game on and play it and have fun and learn how the actual gameplay is and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, anything beyond that, I'm trying to learn so I can give you guys a lot more detailed videos on that. But there's a lot of confusing things for me. So, the introduction of our hosting/solo tabs came with 1.7, and we'll be working on the issues as we move forward. As James mentioned in last week's devblog, we're working on a partial solution for connection issues. This is something that should help a good deal of those. If the UPN Open NAT system, I don't even know what that means. See, tech goes over my head. Doesn't automatically fix your hosting issues. You'll have a better idea as to what's going wrong. If the UPnP system proves to not be effective enough, we'll add a facilitator-based punch-through server. What? I ain't got a clue what this means. A facilitator server, along with relay servers, should make connections possible, even when punch-through just isn't. James has made some great progress this week, streamlining the process and UI surrounding it. Upon digging into the UPnP network, he's decided to further expand the implementation to give the user more feedback around port status. We've simplified the setup and removed the need to infill the IP manually. We created a port checker that is embedded directly into the UI to check if ports are open before attempting to start and join a server. Below you'll notice improvements to last week's design. Along with the addition of a friend list, you'll be able to invite buddies directly from the host screen. So that's pretty cool. A lot of it goes over my head. I don't know what a lot of this stuff means. I know I get all of that stuff there, but a lot of the hosting stuff is very, very confusing to me, as I said. Now, a lot of changes they've been made to the website and the forum, which is quite cool. It's fair to say that we're a rather open team. Most of you know a lot about the project, and as we share our development progress and regularly, with our goal being weekly devblogs. The Survive the Nights community forum has treated us well. It was our very first platform for speaking with everyone. With that being said, it is now rather dead with more focus on Steam and Discord. We'll be removing our forums to save a few bucks and condense the sources of information. The website has been redesigned over the last week, with Joss making many needed improvements. This included a much cleaner blog section that will now be our main source for you getting dev blogs and information. That being said, we're always available on Discord. Okay, that is very cool. I like the look of that. That looks pretty cool. Nice and pretty. That obviously means that we're going to be mixing a few things up, and that's going to be quite cool. Obviously, whether they'll still be on Steam or not, I don't know. I'm assuming this will be the first place that they go now, rather than anywhere else, which is cool. I like that. I've not actually checked out their website before, so that's something I'm going to have to do. So, in summary, it's been another productive week at the office. The team is refreshed and glad to be back together. The 1.8 update will bring pretty drastic changes to the project. The time put in now will save headaches later. Although we're sure there will always be issues, we'll do our best to scrub out the larger ones before we hit default. Please keep in mind our development isn't always linear, as we're not always able to work on the same issues or features. There's constant development. We're working on things now that you'll see in the next update, and things you'll not see for a few updates. Moving forward, we'll do our best to share more early stage development information and media if that's something the community is interested in. Thank you all for the continued support. If you're enjoying the game, please write a review or consider updating your current one. If you have any issues, reach out to everybody on Discord. Now, once again, guys, everything down below is all the links that you'll need. Discord, forums, all that funky old stuff. Well, not forums because they're not there. But Discord, changelog, all that stuff is down in the description below. So if you want to check that out, definitely do. The changelog is really, really neat little platform which they let you know more about the updates. It is pretty much just a list of everything that's being updated and all little bits. It goes into a little bit more detail without them sort of explaining everything. It is pretty much a bare bones dev blog in a way, which has rough dates and things like that on, which is really quite cool. But for today, though, guys, I think we're going to leave that one there. So if you've enjoyed today, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more Survive the Nights to come. And hopefully, you know, a few of you have been checking out the giveaway. That is on 7 PM Monday and Friday. We've got a few more episodes of that left. Check it out. You might win yourself a copy of the game. But for now, ladies and gents, that is it from me. I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Peace.